Ugh. Why didn't you wake me up sooner?
Well, you look so peaceful.
6.5 billion dead worldwide. If you're doing the math, that is almost 90% of the human race. As you can imagine, everything is bedlam right now. Everywhere. All of our remaining resources are being spent locating any survivors. The power grid in most cities are still up, for now. Luckily, Madison, you survived. And I need you to immediately report to Bonneville. Make sure it remains up and running.
What?
Before you depart, I'll need all of your administrative access codes for this thing.
Huh, like hell, Calhoun.
I'm not screwing around, Madison. In case you weren't paying attention, I said 90% of our damn population was murdered last night in a sneak attack. This lab and whatever it was you did here was the only thing that kept us from going extinct last night.
Oh, I'm aware of that.
What the hell would your celebrity ass do with it anyway? You can't even steer a ship that's on autopilot.
Shut it, Trout. You and Madison's father are both disgraces to the core. You got nothing to say.
Yeah, well, I do, and I say no way. And you better be careful what you say about John. He's the only other person alive that knows the equations that make the solar repeater
Don't
work.
overestimate yourself, Madison. Our engineers are still top of the line. Switch that off.
Oops.
Guy!
Sorry, John, I don't have time to catch up with you now, but I'll be paying you a visit real soon.
As usual, Dick, you're wrong. I need to speak to Guy.
I'm here, John.
You need to come over here now.
To the Aleutians? Why?
We have visitors, Guy. I want to meet you.
Me?
You?
Him?
That's enough.
Guy, you should get here as soon as possible. Since Calhoun is there, he can give you a ride. I knew I couldn't keep you away anyway.
It doesn't look anything like the ships we saw last night.
While you took your sweet time getting here, I've been keeping them busy, showing them some old pastimes.
They like football?
You'll see what I mean. But first, you need to take this.
Whoa, hold the phone a second there, John. No one said anything about shots.
Don't be a baby, Scotty. It's just some harmless nanomachines that'll help you understand their language.
Nanomachines that help you understand languages? How does that work?
It doesn't matter. No, I don't care. No way are you sticking me with that.
Let's get this over with.
This'll give you some insight into xenopsychology. You know, I've thought a lot about stabbing you through the years. Never thought I'd get the chance.
Enjoy it while you can, Madison.
Big pressure by Hayes brings towards the end completion, and the Lions will punt. Riggs is slow to get out. Right here. Right there now. Does the back.
You missed it. The most amazing display of strategy, cunning. Your QB had lulled the opposing team into a false sense of security by leaving himself vulnerable to attack, or so it seemed. But just as he was to be set upon, he passed the ball off to his player, who came right out of nowhere.
Quiet, Uzor. The victor is now to be decided.
Careless. Chris Conti exchanging words. No gain on the first down.
Truly the stronger army deserved such a well-fought victory.
Indeed, Mazarek. John, what are the spoils of victory for these warriors, and what is to become of the city with the losing army?
What do you mean?
Well, are they bonded into servitude, or highly taxed by the winning city? Do they take the females?
None of that. It's just about pride, sportsmanship. It makes the city proud.
You mean there is nothing at stake for the winning or losing warrior cities?
Not like that, no.
A waste of time. I am already learning much about you humans. You are strong and cunning warriors, but you waste time. No wonder you are so primitive.
Mazarek, this is Guy. my son, and the man who created the stellar converter cannon.
You are the warrior who obliterated the Antaran destroyers?
Yeah.
Please accept this gift from the Ursari Alluring Alliance.
Greetings to you, most noble leader of the human empire. I am Empress Grelia of the Ilarian Empire, representing the Barathi-Ilarian Alliance, in the hopes that our people can find friendship in our common goals. I invite you personally to be a guest here on Draconis, as a representative and ambassador of your people. It is our hope that we can find a way to learn from one another. I am sure that you have many questions, which I hope to answer for you. However, let it suffice that the Antarans you destroyed are the most feared in this galaxy. Our race, alongside the Barathi, have been fighting a losing battle against the Antarans for a very long time. Many of our people have died. As proof of my sincerity, I will send another gift that you will also find within the Barathi ship. Once you have assembled it, you will have proven yourself worthy. I am hopeful that this is the beginning of a great alliance for our peoples. General Mazrek will assist you with what you need. I look forward to meeting you, noble leader, soon.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
I need my lab in Seattle to assemble this thing they sent me. Besides, Antonia is there, and she already knows we're coming. Do you think it was a mistake leaving your lab all alone?
No worries. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. No one can get in.
Can't argue with that, G-Frost.
So that's what we have to build.
Yeah, looks like just a bunch of junk to me.
It seems like some kind of test, Mr. Madison. Like, maybe only the person skilled enough to create the stellar converter could do it.
Antonia, what were you doing here last night? Why did you hide after your shift?
The dispersion matrix, Mr. Madison. I needed the residual power from yesterday's test to run simulations.
Ha! What a corporate dream. Stays behind at night to do your job for free.
I don't know about you, Scotty, but I am starving. Why don't you go see if you can scour up some lunch for everyone?
That's not a bad idea, G-Broski. Any special requests?
Something that doesn't remind me of dead people.
Well, let's lay everything out and start with the small pieces.
I still don't understand why you have colored lights controlling your roads. Your people not have eyes to look where they go.
Got a sec?
I've got nothing but time, Scott.
How have you been, old man?
Keep him busy. Trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I can see how well that's working out for you.
How about you, soldier? Still fighting that good fight?
Well, that's the thing, John. I'm not. You were there, you know what happened, you know how I felt? I was just a kid. I promised I'd never be the one to fight again, but seeing all those people die, I just don't know.
One of the things you'll learn as you get older, Scott, is that you can't control everything. Even making a promise to yourself is hollow when life steps in.
Is that what you told yourself after Pathfinder?
The only thing we can control, soldier, is what we do in any given moment. That's what makes us human. You don't want to fight again? Well, then do something about it. But just know that Guy needs you. We all need you.
This is incredible.
A stable deuterium fuel cell? Mr. Madison, do you know what this means?
Go and get some food, Antonia. We still have a lot of work to do.
Oh, that's okay. I am actually really hungry right now. I'll just go grab something.
Hey, that's cool. What is it?
It's a deuterium fuel cell. It isn't like anything we have here on Earth.
Because I asked? I'm just gonna pretend that I know what you're talking about. How you been, Guy? Holding up?
You know, Scotty, I've been dreaming of something like this since I started working with all this stuff. I mean, this is why I became a scientist. But now that it's here, I'm not sure if I know how to be a part of it. There's just so much.
I know what you mean, but I heard something recently. The only thing we can control is what we do in any given moment. That's what makes us human.
You're starting to sound like my dad.
Guy!
Hey, Scotty. Thanks.
Now that you have built it, do you know what it is?
I think so.
Well, what is it, Madison?
It's some kind of long-range detection system. The components appear to be used for scanning out into space.
You humans will talk all night! Make use of the thing!
He's right, Guy. Let's see what this thing can do.
What the hell?
Look!
That is our orbiting cruiser above, the Arctos.
And what's that other thing?
A fragment of the Antares destroyer.
You mean to tell me that I am seeing all of this in real time?
Indeed, it is a space scanner.
Earth is so small. Tell me about that star. What is it?
Orion. We no longer go there.
Why not?
The Guardian of Orion prevents it.
What's a Guardian of Orion?
Stay on task, Madison. Where is the planet we need to go to?
Draconis. That is where we must go.
When do we leave?
Thanks, Scotty. I wasn't going to ask.
You think I would pass up this opportunity? Besides, there might be some really hot alien girls out there.
General Calhoun, sir. It's the President.
Madam President. Yes, I understand.
And General, I can't even begin to stress the importance of securing this alliance. Unless you can return with some type of reinforcements, we are defenseless. Do whatever you have to do to help us. My fellow people of Earth, as the newly sworn President of the United States, I bring you a message. This is a message of neither hope or despair, but a message of action. It is only by the actions of
Well,
all
kid,
of us
it looks like you'll be
as
staying
united
behind with
people
me.
that
That's
we
good,
can
too.
have any chance
I'll
of
need your help.
surviving.
And what help
We
would
must
that
all
be,
come
Mr.
together
Watson?
to help one another.
Call me
There
John.
are many safe
Mr.
havens
Madison is
where
my
other
son.
survivors have gathered. Each case
That is what we need to focus.
one radiation bunker. The food and fresh water rationed closely. We need anyone with a background in science or engineering to step up and make themselves known. I believe that this is not the end of mankind. I believe we are up to the challenge and that no aggressor will ever destroy our human spirit. No, this is not the end, my fellow survivors. This is just the beginning.